Hello folks! On this video we'll see how we can work with alignment in Illustrator. So we'll see the tool we have, and also we'll see how to create guides and work with smart guides to support that. Alright, so first thing, let's have a look at smart guides. So we'll notice here in this classic hello world sentence that the E, the W, the L, some of the letters are misplaced. So if I want to align that, I can just drag it, but then I have no reference and it's hard for me to see if it's correctly aligned or not. So the first thing we can work with, we can turn on, is smart guides. Are the smart guides. So notice that now when I hover the element, it's already showing me that I am over an anchor or a path. And if I, with the selection tool, if I drag it, then Illustrator will already give me a few guides and some automatic guides. As I keep moving, you'll see the pink lines that are showing up. These are the smart guides, and this is Illustrator telling me the alignment and some references for for the object compared to the other objects that I have here in my composition. So this is one. One are the smart guides, but I can also create my own guides. And let's see how we can do that. So the first thing to do is to turn on the ruler. So you can do Command R for that to see the ruler, or you can go to View on the top menu, and we have rulers here, and you can show or hide rulers. Right now I want to see them, so I'll leave it as it is. So if I click both the top ruler or the left side ruler, if I click and drag into my workspace here, you see this dashed line. So if I release it here, so I'm on the path. So if I release my guide here, there we go. Now I have a guide that can help me see if everything is aligned or not. The same applies for vertical lines. So if you want to create a horizontal line, you need to drag from top. If it's vertical, it should be from left. And then now we have the guides. If I want to select it, I can. However, right now it's locked. So if you want to change that, you can just right-click the artboard and unlock guides here. And so now it's you can move it and it's free. When I'm done, I can just lock it again and make sure I won't move it, and it will stay on the same place. All right, so yeah, these are for guides. There is also something that is handy if you wanna view the grid. So we can also display the grid so that can help as well if you're checking for proportion or yeah, even for alignment, that kind of stuff. You can use the grid. So this is something that is available as well. I'll hide it for now because I don't want to work with that right now. So let's see how we can another thing that we can do, another way to align things. So for this W here, for instance, if I want to align it to this baseline, one way to do that is to use one of the other objects that are already in place on the right place and use that as a reference. Use the other one as a key object. So in this case here, we use the R. I can see the baseline is on my guide, so it should work. So if I shift click my R, I select both of them. And then if you go here on the properties panel, you find this align section. So here, if you click the first button, you find three options. So first one is to align to selection, and then Illustrator will pick one and align. The other one of the objects. The other option is to align to key object. So this way, if you choose this one, then when I clicked it, this object here was highlighted. So it's telling me that the R is my key object. If I click the W, of course, I only have these two objects selected. So if I choose between the chosen objects, I'm setting them as key objects for my alignment. So in this case, I want the R to be the key object. And then if I look here at my options, I have align left, align center, align right, top, center, vertical, align center, or align bottom. That's what I want. I'll click it, and there we go. You'll notice that the R didn't move at all, and the W now is placed on the right baseline. So I just need to do the same with the R. So I could, just select the R and the L. I can click the R as my key object and do the alignment again. There is also a third way to make alignments. And if you only have one object selected, you'll notice that, of course, align to key object is not available because it's a single object selected. Align to selection will do just not, it's more random. Actually, align to selection won't do anything. It doesn't even let me select it. I don't know why it's not locked like this. But the align to, with one object selected, I could align it to the artboard. So the artboard is the third option here. And the artboard itself would be my reference in this case, would be the key object per se. So now if I align center or align top, bottom, or any type of alignment that I do here is using the artboard as my reference to make the alignment.